bang, bang. It was the Masters week, UFC, MLB, NBA's in full swing. It was an exciting week over at DFS Dads. We had a lot of fun. Slack was lit. And we are slowly moving over to Discord. Just to let you know, we are doing that this week. We are determined to do that. But this is a week in review where we're going to take you behind the paywall. So if you're not a member, you might want to say, hey, what do I get behind the paywall? So show you a little bit behind the PGA part of the page, our picks page. We're going to go over the picks page. We have a first look. We have a deep dive. We have MME picks. We have bets. We have all that going on. I'm going to show you the picks page, all right, for our single entry core, our cash core, and then our showdown, how we go over and give you 4 of 6 picks. So a lot to cover with little time. Let's get right into it. All right, so here we go. We got to start you off. Who are these girls? Never mind. Let's go to the greatest shot from 16 years ago. Was it 16? There's no way that was 16 years ago. No, it had to have been. Woo! Tiger Woods, look at that. Was that? Yep, 16 years ago. We got to give that a little like there. Man, that shot was incredible. What a marketing. Look at this marketing pitch for Nike. Look at that. The ball just sits there on the edge. Bang! That's incredible. 16 years ago. All right. Don't know who these girls are, but hello. But this is the picture of the day right here. This is what Will Zalatoris. Oh, this is so funny. His Masters Championship dinner. Oh my God, I gotta retweet that. That is incredible. He is so skinny and he does look like the Happy Gilmore guy. But congrats to Hideki Mats. He's bringing the game of golf from Japan here, taking it home. There was never a doubt on Sunday. It was not as dramatic as you wanted. What can you do? But take a step back on how we did our UFC situation. This little GIF sums it right up. Next, we are going to talk a little baseball. All right, so our baseball did really good this week. Hit more times than miss. So we were in profit in baseball, which is always a good thing. Now, I got to show also to let y'all know, follow us on both Twitter and Facebook, the DFS Dads. We give out plays of the day on MLB. We're also working to get the plays of the day out a little earlier on NBA. NBA can be very tough this year with COVID, players resting. It's been a nightmare, but we're going to work really hard on getting these picks out earlier in the day for you. But MLB plays of the day. So even if you don't want to become a member, you want some good plays, here we have it for you. We usually have a high end and a low end and a middle range guy, but really just 3 plays. Typically 1 high, 1 low, and then whoever the third is can be either range, any range. Now, once again, the DFS Dads is free. Check it out. All right. Now, next up also our NBA and MLB. You can see we hit on baseball and then also the NBA. Timmy's picks have been lights out. So I feel like our FanDuel lineups have been smashing, where DraftKings have been hit or miss on NBA. We got to work on that a little bit. But overall, there's so much sports going on. There's literally so much. We can go over all these screenshots. If you go to DFS Dads, the DFS Dads on Facebook or Twitter, we're posting those out daily of how we do. And full transparency, got to take you behind the paywall to the Masters. So if you hover over PGA, you can see we have DraftKings plays, our FanDuel plays, our MME picks, and our percentages, right? And then also our betting picks, our deep dive, which goes analytically approach of why we like these players, what are the stats and the reasons why these are the guys we're picking. And the DraftKings plays, which is this screen right here, just literally tells you we are putting our foot in the ground and taking a stance on players that we like and we don't like. We're not going to give you fluff and have 10 different people give you 5 different picks they like. Where does your mind go right there, right? So we might be wrong some weeks. Cash score, Patrick Cantlay, I think he was 8 over. He missed the cut. It's pretty hard to miss the cut at the Masters, especially being a top 10 player in the world. It can be very hard to miss the cut in the Masters because it's a smaller field. You have amateurs, you have old geezers like Bernard Langer and Mike Weir and players like that playing. So it can be difficult to miss the cut. And Patrick Cantlay definitely missed the cut. But so did a lot of other actually top players like Dustin Johnson, who luckily we weren't on this week. But a lot of these picks were pretty bad actually on the cash score, right? Casey made the cut, didn't do great. Corey Connors was high ownership, so a lot of people wanted to fade him on single entry GPPs. I did not. I still thought he was a good play. He turned out to be a great play. He was underpriced by $1,000, so 6,900 was so worth it. Cam Smith was my other pretty much lock of the week. He showed out. He had a couple of really bad holes. He had some bad holes that didn't do great. Casey, like I said, made the cut, didn't do great. Bryson was my top play. For me, Price was on Rahm. Rahm was clearly the better play, looking back now. But I was on Bryson and then Rory. And I thought the coach change could have done good for him. But on my single entry, it was between Bryson and Rory. I went with Bryson. I actually left $200 on the table, so I could have got Rory. And one of our showdowns, look at this. Hideki Mats, the winner. Not bad there. Zalatoris did really great. What an amazing ball striker. But these are 4 of 6, right? If you join our Slack, which is soon to be our Discord, we go over other players that we like to fill those in. With cash score, it doesn't necessarily matter if you're on different players, right? We all can win with the double ups. Single entry, you definitely want to make sure you have some more variance than everybody else, especially as we continue to grow. You want to have some variance, and so that's where you have different areas on the site, like the MME building blocks, right? Different players that we like Will Zalatoris, we were at 40% ownership exposure to him for our MME picks, right? So there's a lot of good stuff to look at, and then you can also, if you want to build your own lineups fully, which some people do. Some people like to just quickly look, fill in who we like, and then fill in the other players, and then move on with their day. Other people really like to read the first look, read the deep dive, figure out who we like, why we like. Some people like to use our building blocks for MME and mass inter contest. We got a little bit of something for everybody. But the little bit of something, we go in great detail to make sure to maximize the value for you. And then our deep dive, for example, John Rahm has 3 straight top 10s here, 6 top 10s in the last 8 tournaments he's played, 2nd in the field off the tee in his last 12 rounds played, 3rd in ball striking, 5th in strokes gains on par 5s, which is crucial for the Masters, and 4th in bogey avoidance. Like, bang, bang, great stats, right? So there's a little bit of everything for you behind the paywall. Coming off the Masters, that was a great event. I personally love playing a bunch of GPPs with a bunch of different players and just sitting back and enjoying, because I get locked in on 1 or 3 max lineups. I get really into seeing how my players are doing. And the Masters is unlike any tournament for me, where I personally, I love betting it and gambling it, but I love watching it more so than that. And so I like to have a little bit of everybody, so I don't get mad if a player like Hideki is going off, because I'll have him somewhere in my lineups. And it's a lot of fun. But let's end this video now. Be sure to follow us on the socials, Twitter and Facebook. And until next time, we are going to be recording a pod for the PGA tournament. Look in a couple hours for, or depending when you watch this, go to our socials, and we at least will give you the plays of the day for MLB and NBA. Then we do the showdown rounds as well. So you definitely want to at least follow us there. And give us a like and comment as well. Is there anything else that we can do to bring value to you for DFS, whether as a paid member or someone that's free, likes to lurk on and check out the content? We appreciate you as well. All right, let's continue making some money this week. Peace out.